On today's video, let's talk about coffee. Hey, I'm Michelle. I'm a Pisces Aries cusp, a neurodivergent creator, and I finally stopped overthinking so I could just start filming. This is Witchy Trial and Error. It's where I document the wins and the mistakes, because this is where the real learning happens anyway. So, let's get into it. Good morning. Let's talk about coffee today, shall we? So in a previous video, I made a body scrub made with coffee, sugar, honey, citrus peel, and flowers. And in that video, I used a particular kind of coffee. The brand doesn't matter. Copper Moon coffee, while it's not important, it is my favorite coffee, so we use it for everything. Anyway, the point to the story is that I have a shellfish allergy, and most people are like, well, what does shellfish have to do with coffee? Good question. Did you know that big coffee companies in general, who offer ground coffee can have trace amounts of insects in them, and while that doesn't seem like a huge deal to most, certain insects have the same enzymes as shellfish, and those are also in the coffee. So one day I was drinking coffee and I had an itchy throat, and it was hard to breathe, it was hard to swallow, it was hard to talk, and I couldn't figure out why. And I looked at the bag and there was nothing in there that said anything about coconut or shellfish or bees, my three main allergens, which covers a lot of stuff, by the way. Anyway, I digress. The reason for using all of this is because it is what I can use that doesn't cause any kind of allergic reaction for me. And so by buying whole bean coffee and grinding it myself, I eliminate the possibility of insects in my coffee. Just being honest, I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to call people out. But if you are allergic to shellfish, you may run across that issue one time drinking coffee and you would never know why. So, my informative little TED Talk today. But if you watched earlier how I make my coffee, so good. I use cinnamon, I use ginger, and I use cayenne pepper. The cinnamon is for my blood sugar, while the ginger is good for my tummy, and the cayenne pepper is a metabolic booster, so it gets my metabolism up and running first thing in the morning. As far as spiritually goes, the cinnamon is for prosperity, and the ginger is an amplifier for anything that I do for the day, and the cayenne is like a boost of speed. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little conversation with me. We'll have some of these every once in a while you get to know me. Again, I am allergic to shellfish, bees, and coconut. So anything in my page or in my recipes is going to be free of all of those things, especially the bees, but I'll go play with them in the front yard picking the dandelions. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things down below.